Some of the events in your life are set up to launch you into the greatest season of your life. The thing about setups is that they are not obvious. They're created to appear like something else. So how do you know that one day you will become a successful novelist when all your manuscripts have been rejected? You've gone from one publishing house to another, and all you hear is that you are not good enough. It's hard to hold on to hope. It's hard to believe that you are anything else but a failure. But guess what? It's a setup. Because one day, not only will you become a best-selling novelist, but your story will inspire millions to pursue their dreams relentlessly, regardless of what their realities may be saying. This is the story of J.K. Rowling and her rise from obscurity to fame. But I bet it is not too different from your story as well. How do I know? I know because there are so many frustrated people right now. They have goals and aspirations. Many of them believe that they are onto something that could change the world. Yet, it seems like things are just not working out. It seems like they are doing everything they can, but the deeper they go, the further they are from their goals. So, you know what to do? They just stop. They stop trying. Their dreams pay the price. Their aspirations pay the price. They throw away their manuscripts. They throw away their aprons. They throw away their prototypes. They throw away their ideas and they'll settle for a life that they know is less than what they deserve. A life they know they can do much more better than. They settle because it's too much. The price to be paid is too much. What they fail to realize is that it's all a setup. Your frustrations are a setup. They're a setup to make you think that nothing is happening or working. Meanwhile, you're right on the edge of a breakthrough. Your frustrations are actually setting the stage for your breakthrough. How you react and what you learn from your frustrations determine what happens right after. It's all a setup, and if you must reach your highest potential, then you must beat the frustrations at their own game. Beat the system at its own game. Beat life at its own game. Insist that your story doesn't end here. Insist that your future has much more for you than the system says it does. Insist that your frustrations will not scare you out of your dreams and your aspirations. Insist that your dreams are valid. Insist that you have what it takes. Insist that one day you will get all the recognition you deserve. Insist that one day you will get it right. Insist that one day your dreams will come through. That's how you will beat the system. You don't fall for the setup. If you think long and hard about everything you know today, you did realize that everything you know right now is as a result of things you once did not know about. You have answers right now only because you had questions back then. The things you're succeeding in right now are a result of the things you failed and went back to see what went wrong. Today, you might know what to do to have a great marriage, but I bet it's only because once upon a time, you did not know those things and your marriage suffered for it. You are only wiser today because you've been foolish before. You know things today because you didn't know them once and it prompted you to ask questions. The achievements you have right now only mean so much to you because you failed in the past. Imagine if everything came to you on a platter of gold. You would value nothing. More importantly, you would have no story. When will you realize that your failures, frustrations, tears, disappointments, confusions, chaotic situations, heartaches, and setbacks are all setups to launch you into greatness? Think about it. The things you go through shape your perspectives. They bring out the fighter in you. They reveal who you really are. They are all setups. How can we call anything a success if we never knew what failure was? That means a failure is only a setup to help you see what isn't working. For every time you fail, you have crossed one more step on the path to success. It's all a setup. I know you might be crushed and broken right now, but could it be that there's a setup somewhere, that there's something that you need to get out of what you're going through right now? Could it possibly be that there's a pain in your purpose? Right now, it may seem like nothing is working. Everything may look dead, hopeless, or impossible. But if you would open your eyes, you would see that there's a setup somewhere. There's something you would be learning, something you would be working on, something you must be building, a goal that needs a little bit more of refining, a door that needs more knocking, something that needs more effort. There's something in there and you've got to find it. Otherwise, you fall for the setup. Otherwise, it's all a waste. Listen to me. Your frustration is a sign that you're onto something. Couldn't it be that the reason why everyone is against you is that they are seeing something about you that you're not seeing? You think you're small. You think you can't achieve much. You think there's nothing to your life. But that's not what they see. They see greatness in you, and it frightens them. Have you ever considered the thought that the level of opposition you're facing right now is an indication of how great your future is? Have you ever thought that maybe you're not unlucky, that maybe you're actually special, and that the situation you're facing right now is a setup to make you think that you're unlucky? What is true is that you're special. What is true is that your future is so bright. It frightens those that don't know. What is true is that you've got so much potential, much more than you could ever believe. How about you see your frustrations as a launching pad? How about you see your pain as a training ground? Because they are all setups. Setups to launch you into greatness. Setups to launch you into unimaginable possibilities. What do you believe about yourself? Have you allowed your situation to define you? Have you allowed your pain to give you an identity? Have you fallen for the deception of frustration? The thing with confusing identity with your pain is that you get stuck. You don't know what to do. You find yourself unable to rise above the label of your frustration. You must never forget who you are. The moment you do, you begin to fail. You must be frustrated right now. But never forget that you're a victor. You are a genius. There's something you've got that the world needs. You might be going through the toughest season of your life right now, but that doesn't mean that you are no longer a joy giver. You've always been a joy giver. Everyone said your smile gives them hope. Now, life is attempting to knock you down, and you're starting to think that maybe you are not a joy giver after all. No, you are getting it all wrong. What you are going through right now is a setup to reinforce your identity. If you are only a joy giver when your going is good, then you are not getting it right. When you become a joy giver, both in your good and bad times, then we'll know that you know what you really are. So hold on to your identity. Don't let the situation change you. Hold on to your values. Stay true to yourself. So when the breakthrough comes, you'll be ready. When the breakthrough comes, nothing will be holding you back. If it's a setup to test your loyalty to your beliefs, then don't fail. Hold on to what you believe. Stay honest. Stay faithful. Stay loyal. Stay diligent. Keep at it. It's a setup for the biggest season of your life, and you need to be ready. This is how you get ready. By holding on to your identity. By building yourself. So just before you throw in the towel, because of that impossible situation, perhaps you should ask yourself if it's just a setup. It shifts your perspective. Every storm you go through will then become a stepping stone, an opportunity to learn, an opportunity to build capacity. Always remember, it's just a setup.